Let's learn how to automatically resize a picture indicator using a property node, and we'll do this based on the actual resolution of the image. Here I have a path to an image. I'm reading this with the read PNG file, sub-VI, and then I'm drawing the image to this indicator. Try running the VI, and I'd previously run the VI, so that's why we see no change in the indicator. Let's try a different image file though. Now you notice that the indicator stays the same size, but the image data itself is actually different. So I can manually resize the image and kind of search around until I see the borders of the image data. Let's try going back to the small image again. When you run the VI, again, now we see that the picture indicator is much too large for the size of the image. Now, if you select the indicator and then manually type in what you know to be the image resolution, like in this case, I know it's 256 by 256. That's a reasonable way to do it, but it would be much better if it could just happen automatically when you load the image in the first place. Under the Application Control subpalette, look for the node called Property Node. And the first thing I'll do is right-click and then select Link to a pane, and we're linking specifically to the picture indicator. Next, I right-click and select Draw Area Size for the property. Now at the moment this is said to be in read mode, meaning you can ask the picture what its size is. When I change this to write, now I can define the size of this picture indicator. I'll begin by creating a constant, and let me move this off to the side and then disconnect that from the property node. Hit Control B to clear the broken wires. Then I'm going to use bundle by name. And I'll use this constant that I just created to essentially prime that bundle by name structure with the appropriate structure type, and then I can select the width and the height. Let me rearrange things just a little bit to clear some room for what I need to do next. Now I'll use the unbundle by name and wire that to the image cluster up here. I'm going to select the rectangle as it's called, and I will do the rectangle right, and then I also need rectangle bottom. Turns out that rectangle right is the width of the image, and rectangle bottom corresponds to the height of the image. Do a quick little cleanup here. And let's straighten out those wires. All right, let's see what happens. Go ahead and run. Now I've resized the image automatically. Let's try the one that we know is larger. Run the VI. Great, it resizes automatically. All right, now you know how to use a property node to take care of automatic resizing of your picture indicator.